Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're going to make toad in the hole. It's a 200-year-old recipe. Now it's a Yorkshire recipe, but it's been adopted all over the world. So it's basically Yorkshire pudding and sausages cooked in the oven. Now this starts with the Yorkshire pudding, which is so simple to make. So we'll make up a batter, and the batter has to rest for about 30 minutes minimum, but normally about an hour. Okay? Now if you can rest it for up to 3 hours or overnight, you will have a better Yorkshire pudding batter. But we are having to cook this and film it at the same time, so we're just going to make it as is, and the batter will stand for probably about half an hour whilst I make some gravy and some mashed potatoes. So let's crack on and show you how to make the toad in the hole, and it starts with the Yorkshire pudding. Okay guys, in a bowl with our eggs. So we got 4 eggs here, you know, we're only going to make a portion of toad in the hole for one. And then we want to take a whisk, but maybe not that whisk. Small whisk will do actually. So just give those eggs a little bit of a beating, you know. We don't add anything to these eggs. Okay, so there's our eggs. And then what I tend to do, I tend to add all the fluid first and then the flour. Okay, so we got some water, a little bit of water, and we got some milk. So get that in there. Nice little whiz round. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go in with our flour. Now it's not sifted, not nothing. Okay, it's just all-purpose flour, and then we want to stir this into a batter. So nice and gently stir it into a batter. Now the thing is with the Yorkshire pudding batter, you know, people try and get it so smooth, but it doesn't have to be so smooth, you know. If you're going to leave it overnight, the lumps of batter are still going to absorb the fluid. And that's the idea of resting it, you know, so give it a little bit of a mix round. And that's very, very easy actually. So that is our Yorkshire pudding batter made. How easy is that? Okay, now what I'm going to do guys, I'm actually going to put this Yorkshire pudding batter in a jug. It just makes it easier for pouring into our tin when we cook our toad in the hole. So just chuck our Yorkshire pudding batter in there. Boom, 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 let's have it all. It's as easy as that guys. So that's the batter made, and all we're going to do, we're going to put this to one side. Now you can put it in the fridge, for an hour, up to 3 hours, but you know, I'm just going to leave it on the kitchen side. So let's put that there. Just give that a little bit of a wipe. Don't want that mess. Okay guys, that's it, we're going to let that rest. Now what we're going to do, you know, I'm going to use some nice sausages. Okay, so I've got some nice sausages here, guys. And what we're going to do, we're going to put these straight in our tin. So just get those in there. Sausages take about 20 minutes to cook in the oven. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to dribble a little bit of oil on there. Just a little bit of oil, because we're going to want oil in the pan for when we do the toad in the hole. Now you might have to put your oven on already, 220 degrees, okay, get it on there. And then what we're going to do, we'll shove the sausages in and we'll cook the sausages till they're light brown all over. Now we're not going to cook them all the way through. Now like I say, what you should do, you should let your Yorkshire pudding rest for about an hour. Now I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick the oven on. As soon as the oven's up to temperature, I'm going to put the sausages in. When the sausages are lightly brown all over, I'm going to put the Yorkshire pudding mix in. And then whilst that's in there, I'm going to make an onion gravy and some mashed potatoes. But there's a link on the side, so you don't have to watch me do that. Okay, so I'll just go put the oven on. Okay guys, it's going to be a very nice evening with the overhead fans on, the oven starting up and the fans in the oven and everything. But you know what I'll do is I'll turn the sound down a little bit. You know what we're going to do, we're going to preheat the oven, we're going to put the sausages in. So I'll show you the sausages going in. Guys, what we need to do, we need to put in a pinch of salt in our Yorkshire pudding mix and a little bit of black pepper, you know, get that in there. Now we put that in right before we add it to our sausages. So we get that in there and just give it a little stir. Stir that in there. Perfect. Right, okay guys, let's get our sausages out of there. Woo-wee. Take our lovely brown sausages out. Okay guys, what we're going to do is we're just going to move those apart like that, nice and gently. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add our batter mix around the sausages. Might as well have it all. My Yorkshireman, don't waste anything, waste not, want not. And then all we need to do now guys is put it back in the oven. So get our tray, pick up our tray and put back in the oven. Oh, just look at that. There we are guys, toad in the hole made. How easy is that? Nice crispy puds on the top, nice cooked sausages. That's how you make toad in the hole. Very, very simple. And we didn't leave the Yorkshire pudding mix in the fridge or overnight. We used it straight away. And there's the result. Let it rest a bit. Now that is what we call toad in the hole. Nice crispy puds, nice cooked sausages, All we got to do now is let it settle in the pan. Now it might not shrink too much actually, which will be a good thing. But let's let it cool down a bit and see what happens to the shrinkage. There you go. That is toad in the hole made. How easy is that? There we are guys, change dress for dinner. How easy is that to make? Just look at that. Yorkshire pudding, sausages, toad in the hole, creamy mashed potato and peas, and a nice rich thick glossy onion gravy. There we are guys, a 200-year-old recipe cracked. Splurge some mustard on and let's get stuck in. Oh, crispy crunchy, nice soft bottom. Perfectly cooked pork sausages. Oh man. Oh yes, please. Guys, I'm going to stuff my face. Now if you like what we're doing, don't forget, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. See you on the next video.